This is the Active Trader Setups Trading Package Installation Guide with step-by-step instructions. Don't forget, the first thing you need to do is check to make sure you have the latest version of NinjaTrader installed. To do that, open your NinjaTrader. Go down to the go to Help in the Control Center, where you have your tools and connection buttons and things of that nature, and click Help and go down to About. It'll pop up and you can read the latest version number. You can click Platform Direct and go over and find the version, but before you do, go ahead and click on Help and click on License Key, and that license key box will pop up. It usually defaults to highlighted. Do a Control C to copy that, and then close that window and close out of NinjaTrader. Now you got your version written down, and you can click on the Platform Direct. It takes you straight over to Ninja. You can paste your license key right there. Once you've done it one time, your system will usually remember that. You can click Submit. It'll take you over to the next page. You say latest version NinjaTrader 8, and it'll give you the latest version they put out, what you're about to download. And if your PC already has that on it, then you won't have to do an install. If you do not have the latest version, the installation will not work properly, and you will have to do it more than once. So please check that before you begin. Thanks for watching our video, and be sure to subscribe to our channel while you're here. And if you're not already a member of our Active Trader Setups Trading Package, be sure to check out the other videos that are available here on our YouTube training channel. And visit ActiveTraderSetups.com, where you can find out more about our trade setups, our trigger prices on the charts, multiple day price advances. Over on our website, you can click Education and Training, and you'll find our next live event countdown clock and schedule of upcoming events, as well as link to some YouTube training videos as well. And then over on the products page, you can get a review by walking down the list of the different charts and what they mean and what they imply as well. You can go back and refer to that as often as you need to. All the charts are discussed randomly throughout these pages: support, resistance, and how the features work. A little more about just the real basics of what's on the charts. If you need a refresher, it's a great place to get that little tutorial guide there all the time for you. And don't forget, before we get started, the first thing you want to make sure you do is you have the latest version of Ninja 8 installed on your computer. The directions are: you open your NinjaTrader and find your license key. You do that by going to the Control Center, click on Help, then the license key, copy that license key into your browser, maybe put it in a notepad. You won't need it but once, so probably just copying it into your system be fine. Close NinjaTrader. Then you're going to want to click on NinjaTrader Direct. It'll take you directly to this page. You put in your license key. Once you put it in one time, when you go back here in the future, and bookmark this, because Ninja will tell you they have updates all the time, but they don't tell you where to go get them. This is where you want to go get them, and that capital, there's a capital P and a capital D in the link there, and that has to be done too. So it'd be a good idea to go ahead and bookmark that. Put your license key in, and then you hit Submit. It'll take you to the next page, and you want to make sure you have NinjaTrader closed before you do this, and then you select NinjaTrader 8 and then click your download, and it'll start your download and the installation, and it'll give you the current version. You can go in there and just check this, and if this current version is what you have on your computer, then you're ready to go. And you can check your version by clicking on help, going down to about, and it'll show you your current version. So you can use this process just to go over and check what the current version is and make sure that's what you have installed on your PC before you begin the installation process. And don't forget, before you can download and let this installation run, you have to have NinjaTrader closed. This is our self-installation guide. We'll be glad to walk you through the steps. If you need any help, don't hesitate to contact us, or we will be glad to do a desktop control and actually install for you if you have issues. This is a step-by-step guide of everything you'll need to do to install the package on your computer into your NinjaTrader platform. We're going to send you to this page, which is our self-installation page. Have download instruction, and this video will be linked right here. You're going to want to open your documents folder on your PC and create a new folder. And when you right click, create your new folder. Right here, you've all probably done this before. Name the folder Active Trader Files. Have it in your documents on your computer, and then you're going to go inside that, and that's where we're going to download all this information. So we're going to create the new folder and name it Active Trader Files. Then we're going to download the files below and save into this folder. This is going to give you a permanent backup of the workspaces and chart templates, as well as the install files, in case you had to reinstall Ninja from scratch for some reason, or even move to a different computer. Now, the charting package is licensed per computer. When you change computers, Ninja assigns a new machine ID, and each license is assigned to that machine, so you can't use this on multiple machines. It's only applicable to one machine. We do have multi-license subscriptions. You can just contact us on a one-on-one basis on that. For individuals that a lot of individuals like to use it on a home and an office computer, and then there's corporate accounts with multiple traders. You're going to download these files that we already have on this page for you. They're linking from our website. Occasionally, Chrome will block something, but these are directly from our website. You can see the little pop-up at the bottom, and they are coming directly from our site here. We're going to install these four. We're going to save them by clicking on them. It downloads them right here on the bottom of the screen, and they're going to go into your download folder. And what you'll want to do is click on Show in Folder, and it'll pop up your folder in your downloads, and you can then copy that or cut it and move it over to the folder we were working in, which is in your documents. Here's under Active Trader Files, and you'll just paste it into there, and you'll do those one by one and move them all into this folder. Each time you click on a file, it automatically downloads, and it'll show up down here in your lower window. The installation file is a larger file, so when you click on it, many times you'll get this error right here that says it's uncommonly downloaded. I get this quite a lot when I'm downloaded. You can right click, say keep, and it'll bring it right on in, and then you just go through the procedure of opening it, cutting it, and moving it over like we've been doing. So now I've successfully copied all 5 files from this page into my folder, Active Trader Files, in your Documents folder, where you'll be able to find this in the future. Now, first thing I want to do is I want to move, these are all installations. We're going to install 1, 2, 3, 4 install zips directly into Ninja. You do not extract them. This folder says Files to Extract. This is a zip file with the workspaces and the charting templates, and they will need to be extracted. So I will take and create a new folder again, and I'm going to put in here ATS Files, and then I want to take this, I want to cut, go inside ATS Files and paste. So now I've moved that into a different area away from my installation files 1, 2, 3, and 4. We will go ahead and undistract this. You just right click and extract all. As generally different systems will be there somewhere, and it'll ask you where, and it's trying to put it in this same folder, ATS Files, and that's what we're going to tell it, yes, do that. It'll run the extraction process, and it's going to place what we're going to use later in this folder. Alright, it opened another folder which is inside here. So I'm going to close this just to show you where we're at. This is our Active Trader Files, ATS Files. This is our zip. This is our folder it extracted to down inside of here, and those are our two extracted folders. Workspaces has all the workspaces that'll be in the system and be your backups to come retrieve the ones that hasn't been changed if you mess something up. And then the reason this is in all caps is because inside of this is two other folders that have to be individually moved, the contents one folder at a time. You can't just take the whole folder. So we'll get back to this later in the installation. Right now we're going to continue to go back and get back to our original folder we were in, which is our Active Trader Files, and we're going to come down here and install these in Ninja on our next steps. Our next step, we're going to open NinjaTrader 8, double click your icon on your desktop, and allow Ninja 8 to load. After it's loaded, I want you to locate the control panel. That's the area of the Ninja window that has your new, your tools, your connection, your help, and so forth across the top, and all these tabs in the lower area. That's your control panel for Ninja 8. We're going to start by clicking on the tools. From our tools menu, we're going to install our zip files 1, 2, 3, and 4 in that order. You click on Tools, you go down to Import, go to NinjaScript Add-on, click the add-on. Usually takes it a few seconds through this process, and we want to go into our Documents folder where we have been, what we're looking at over here, and we want to get number 1. And as you install it, I'm not going to install it because I already have it. You just click on it and say open. It will take a few seconds, and it may pop up a menu that says you already have something at a newer version or something like that. One of these three will say that. You just say yes, and then when it finishes, it will have another pop-up box will say it was successfully installed. You want to do that for each of these one at a time. Take your time and install all 4. When you get the 4th one installed, you will have your default windows open. You won't have mine, of course. and then you want to shut down NinjaTrader. Completely close the platform, and then you want to restart the platform. After you restart, you will go to New, go down to Chart, click on Chart. From the left-hand menu, select a symbol, preferably one you probably already got loaded in a little default chart. It will come up to whatever the last you opened was. Normally it'll default to the minute and one, but whatever the last you opened was what will pop up here. I want you to take and select at the minute arrow, go all the way down to the bottom, and you should have STS Algo. If you do not have that, something has gone wrong with your installation. Click on STS Algo. It will load 25. It will still say days down here, and I want you to change the days to bars. It'll say 50, change it to 100, just like you see here. It will also be checked here at this end of day break. You want to uncheck that box, and it should default to SDS Algo must be set for proper function. If that is not here, pull this menu down and go down and select it. It should be already there. These are the things we want to make sure we have. We want our factor to be 25, we want our bars to be 100, and we want to uncheck this break at end of day and make sure we have the chart style just like this says. Go down to the bottom on your preset, click the word preset, and then click save. So you've saved that preset for this Algo chart type. What we use in this setting for trading hours, you don't want to put in the preset because it won't remember it anyway. If you ever have to build a chart, we select here, we go to the very bottom of the list, and we select regular trading hours for stocks and other equities, and for the Qs, the SPY, the DIA, all the indexes that do some trading pre-market, a fair amount of trading with volume, we're going to use the extended trading hours on those. All of our templates are built with regular trading hours, and when you load those or have to reload them for any reason, that's what it's going to come in as. It's built into the template regular trading hours, and it will remember that. If you load the template into your SPY or triple Qs, you will want to right click the chart, go to data, and change that to end of day ETH, which is the second from the bottom on your selection for those. And remember, when you load the Qs or the SPY on the charts that you have already been having stocks on, though, you want your own set of separate charts for your Qs and your SPY if you're a big trader of those. Now, anytime you start a new chart, if you're building one from scratch, which we have everything built in for you, this is what you'll get as a blank canvas once you load it up, and then you have to come and put indicators and chart templates. So that's the next step of what we're going to do. So we're going to I'm going to save my workspace that I have open here, and I'm going to close Ninja, and it'll prompt, do you want to save, and you can say yes or no, your preference on whatever you might have open. And we're going to go down and we're going to do our files next after we close NinjaTrader. Now remember, with your NinjaTrader still closed, I left mine open, I want you to open another Windows Documents folder view. If you can do that side by side, I believe most systems will do that. And go down and find your NinjaTrader 8. And when you get inside that folder, from NinjaTrader 8, what we're going to look for is our workspaces. We're going to go inside of workspaces, and then we're going to go inside of templates. And what we've done over here, where our install files were, we're going in our ATS files, Active Trader Setups files. Remember, we had our zip in here. We went down to the extract folder, and inside we have templates and workspaces. So these are the two places we're going to want to concentrate on. Now, inside of workspaces, you'll be placing some new files, and in templates, there are many to choose from. We're going to go in the chart and place chart templates, and we're going to go in the market analyzer and place market analyzer templates. Now, I created a Ninja 8.8 just for showing you how to do this. And I want to go inside my workspaces over here where we've got our other files at, and we have a lot of files. I'm going to make this a little bigger to give you a little better view. And you want to click the top one, hold down your shift key, and go to the lower one. So we've got even more over here. I'm going to grab that last one because I don't need it in this file over here. You got them all selected now. And you want to right click and say copy. And then if you have two windows open, you want to go over to workspaces. If you do not have two windows open, then you want to click on documents and go back and find your Ninja 8 and get in your proper folders. Open the workspaces like you would do right here. If you got two, it's a lot easier. And then right click, and it don't matter if you have some in here already or not. It's not going to affect those. We're just going to add some new ones. And we're going to click paste, and everything we copied over here is now in your system. Now what we have here is different workspaces set up. One screen master, two screen master, other trading squad, one screen, two screen. If it's SMATR, stands for people that are trading smaller price stocks. And then we have some end of day scan workspaces, and we have some intraday scan workspaces. They're broken down by medium and small ATRs, and we have a couple other. One, this is a quad with multi-chart. This is actually a two-screen setup that has something similar to what you've been seeing on my screen, and then 9 sets of charts out on the other monitor for those of you that like to watch 6 or 7 stocks and just keep them on a chart. And that's my suggestion for day trading especially, and even swing trading. You're going to narrow your list down to the stocks you're most interested in, and then you want to watch those on multiple time frames, and that's what this is set up for on the 2 screen. There is also a quad with only 1 screen, and of course it doesn't have the multiple chart setups. Each one of these has its own backup with the exact same name, so you have to remember the name, or you right click and you find your name when you do a save as, and you save it to backup. Each one of these has got that. Just in case you really mess something up, you can open the backup and say save as and save it back to the same name without the word backup in front of it, and you got a fresh workspace to start with modifying again. My suggestion, and I go over this in my best practices videos, is for you to open these workspaces up and immediately save as my, and then whatever name you're going to have for your trading. And then once you find your favorite things in the scans, whatever name you're going to have for your end of day, put my in front of that, and then put my in front of your intraday scanners, and then you will have 3 workspaces all grouped together alphabetically that say my trader, my day trader, my swing trader, my end-of-day scanner, my intraday scanner. And that'll make it a lot simple for you. And once you create those and you get them just like you want them, and you may have a day trading scanner for stocks and a day trading scanner for the Qs or the SPY. I mean, you may have that separate if you only have one monitor. But after you get all of your My workspaces created, be sure to save those with the backup name in front of them, so if something goes corrupt in your file, you got a backup plan. Now back to our copying. We're going to get back where we were here in the active files, extracted, and we just did the workspaces. And now we're going to go back up a level, and we're going to go into templates over here on our Ninja 8. We're going to go back up a level. We're going to go into templates, and remember, you're going to have a big list. We're looking for two: chart and market analyzer. We're going to go inside chart, do the same thing we did on the last one. Select the top one, hold your shift key down, select the bottom. You got them all. Right click, copy, go inside your chart folder, paste. Do the same thing for your other template market analyzers. Go back up to Ninja 8 templates, get on the market analyzer. Again, top, shift. You can use your slide bar to move over and find the last one on the list. Right click to copy, and we do have them all selected. In your market analyzer on your Ninja 8 templates, market analyzer, right click, paste. They will all be placed in there. So now what you've done is you've got all of these installed on your NinjaTrader. Now you're ready to reopen your NinjaTrader platform. Double click your icon on your desktop. You can now close out these folders. We're through with those. You got your Ninja open, and if you saved it with the chart we created, you have a blank chart here now. And you'll be able to do one more double check to see that everything's in here. You can right click on your chart, go down to indicators, and we want to see if this folder is here, which it should be if you had the STS Algo chart. This is where your indicators are located, and we'll learn what they all are and what they do going forward. They're right at the top, ATS trading system. Now if you're dealing with a market analyzer, which this is a market analyzer, when you right click on columns, you install indicators into there as well, and you won't find your folder there. When you're dealing with indicators, you have to go down this list and find the word indicator. Now there are 4 specially built indicators that are part of the package that were installed down here: intraday close, intraday close alert builder, intraday close TSP zone were all installed with your installation. They're used in these analyzer columns as well, and some different scans. You'll see those, and they don't show up as indicators. Ninja, if you use the last price like you see here, it will print things after hours, and you won't be able to run proper scans. So we had things custom made, because NinjaTrader, if you found something that said close, it's not going to be right. And so we've learned all the things that they don't get quite right, and we overcame them with our programmers. But we want to go down to find the other items, the folder with all the others. We want to go down to indicator, and we click add indicator. It puts it at the bottom, and then once you're doing that, you go over to the right side to select your indicator, and you will find the ATS trading system folder. And all the same alerts we saw on the charts can now be placed into the columns to create conditions for scans. That's where you find those in case you later on develop your skills to build something custom. I'm going to remove this, and you click apply. Anytime you make changes, you click apply and hit OK. Now the last thing we're going to do, we already verified that we have everything installed properly. We're going to, and if you don't find those things, your installation was not proper. go down to templates, and we're going to load one. And the one I generally use is STS Algo 2-panel. We'll teach about the others in the videos. And we load in the 2-panel. It changes the background to black and loads the charts with all the plots and all the indicators in the lower section and the upper section, and we're ready to go. After you've completed your installation, please email support at Daytrader Setups or support at swingtradersetups.com, either one, and let us know you've completed the installation successfully. You got your data connection and you're seeing charts. If you do not have a real-time tick data account connected, you will not see the charts properly. If you need us to help you with that, check that for you, we can do that as well. Once we send you your we'll send you a link. You can go to our members site that you're seeing here, and you've already been there walking yourself through this installation, and we will give you registration page that you can create your login. Once you create the login, this menu will be added that you can only see once you're logged in, and you can come into the tools page, and there's several different tools. There's a link to our gathering room where we gather during the day, and we talk about stocks, and we can talk about charts as the day gets later in the afternoon. We pretty much try to keep it available for chart setups that you see on our system for trades that you might be interested in, day trading or swing trading. Mostly in the mornings it's day trading, then after lunch we start bringing in some swing trading. All that's explained right on this page and in the room. And then for our live webinars in the different times of days, different days of the week, we have a schedule that you found on the education page over on Active Trader Setups. We also have that schedule for you here on the trading package live webinars. And then on our best practices page, it talks to you about setting up your workspaces, how to create the names and the backups, and you don't need everything that's in those spaces. You need what works for you, and we'll teach you all about that over here too. But the main thing you want to start with will be the best practices videos, and make sure you understand how to get to the gathering room. The gathering room and the trading live webinars are two different rooms. And we'll just click on this page. There's a connect button that will take you into the gathering room during the day. That has nothing to do with the room that we meet and do the after hours. This tells you about what we do in the room, the same disclosure that's in the room, and the hours that we talk about, whatever. And then it's using HotCom. You have to download and install that and then open it prior to connecting to the room every day. And then the trading package live webinars is a different page. Uses the exact same HotCom platform, but this connect button goes to an entirely different room. So you have to make sure if you're coming in for a live event that you do that from this page, trading package live, free live webinars. And this has the schedule on there for you, and of course you can find that on any of the other websites under education and training as well. And there's also links to on the education and training to archive videos that are over on the YouTube channel. So that's the first two things you'll want to do. But the main thing you're going to want to do is get over to this best practices page first of all. Thanks for installing our software. Thanks for watching our video. Please subscribe to our channel while you're here, and you can keep up with all the latest videos that we do discussing charts.